Hi everyone. Elegant silhouette and rich sound. We style this street bob from front to back in subtle black with a few shiny details. The style-defining elements come from our own production. Flat handlebars, stretched tank, headlamp cap, bug spoiler, larger wheels with slim fenders and some small parts are part of our beauty treatment. The wheels from our Digger series in the moderate dimensions of 18 and 21 inches and the moderate lowering, 30 mm, at the front and rear bring the soft tail flat and straight on the road. The Cobra Chrome is not only considered a good choice technically, this tire looks pretty good too. Especially when, as here, the rear wheel is exposed. The short fender with integrated lights and the side-mounted license plate reveal the 200 rear tire. On the right side, the aluminium rims from our Digger series with the contrast cut now also come into their own nicely, with the small bolt heads of the three-piece aluminium wheels and the spoke brake discs standing out from the dark appearance. What was not already black on this Softail model, we blacked out in the form of covers or by coating, like the rocker boxes and tappet covers. We even gave the axles and the screws on the engine black covers and also gave the paint parts a color refresh. There's no question about it, you need the color black as part of the bad boys image. It's done. 5 weeks ago, the Timo came to us for the first time with his desire for a chic conversion. His 2-year-old Street Bob already had a side license plate holder and a slimmer exhaust. Now it should go further. Only how? What first, what maybe later, what maybe not at all. We accompanied Timo from the beginning to the end, from the first consultation over the seat test to the pickup. So you see here first the bike feature and further down the story of how this bike was created, include making of. Timo proudly presents his conversion and goes for a spin with his people. After the first few kilometers it becomes clear that the handlebar was the right choice. With the El Tuxico he sits nice and straight and has his bike with the slightly thicker aluminium grips really well under control. The entire front is now dark. Handlebars and risers are black and equally black bellows cover the chrome fork. Downward-facing mirrors, turn signals hidden under the dashboard and the short front fender visually reduce the street bob. Reduction is also the motto at the rear. As requested, our short rear fender shorty with a small turn signal tail light combination was mounted on the struts. We covered the matching seat plate to the shorty with a cover with grey stitching. We respoked the rear wheel so that it now rolls on 5.5 to 16 inches. This allows the use of a 180 tire. Happy end? Happy yes, but an end is not really in sight yet. As is often the case, this customer is happy with his conversion, but already has the next ideas in mind. Until then, however, he is simply enjoying the first rides with his people. The parts from our own production make it possible. The swinging rear fender with the recessed tail light and the curved struts, our titanium 2-solo saddle and the side license plate holder create a classic bobber look. At the front, it's the Harley-Davidson kitsoled handlebars that really grab the attention. Since this handlebar comes from the Sportster accessories, we had to modify it to use it with the electronic throttle. The turn signals are some of the smallest currently on the market, the stripes at the front of the handlebars and the Kellermanato on the struts can only be found if you look hard enough. Other details like the black frame and fork covers, as well as the clutch cover with our new custom logo further enhance the bike without overloading it. The slim Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde mufflers provide an appropriate sound and lighten the bike visually at the same time. This makes the Street Bob look very harmonious, and the recently released Softail Standard, which is ideal for a similar conversion, is an even greater alternative for an affordable price. These relatively simple modifications not only make the Street Bob a chic, well-rounded affair, the conversion options naturally lend themselves to the Softail Standard as well. Two current Softail models that offer a solid basis for getting started with custom bikes. Classic riding machine. Hardly any other model from the current Softail range is as suitable as the Street Bob as the basis for a classic chopper. The desired look can be achieved with just a few tweaks and selected parts. The art is to combine the right parts. For this we have used our own production and that of Harley-Davidson. The big classic spoked wheels from TTS in 21 and 18-inch are style defining, as well as our high handlebar, the forward-mounted footpeg system and the simple straight exhaust pipes of the Vance and Hines system. Keeping the lines flat and the seat height low, despite the larger wheels, are the front and rear lowerings with our simple kits. Equally important for this look is a slim rear and a slightly beefier front, which we achieve with the 130 tire and the covers on the fork. Our steel fender with the integrated lighting covers only the bare necessities of the 200 Cobra chrome and brings the relocation of the license plate holder to the left side. To be able to ride this wide tire, we spoke the TTS wheel to a 6-inch dish. The details do not immediately catch the eye, but yet they play a role. The small paint jobs, coatings and black covers, for example, on the axles, swing arm axles and various screws really round off the chopper's noble look. On big feet. Is this classic Softail on the road? The original hubs were respoked to 21 inches in front and 18 inches at the rear, original 19 inches and 16 inches. However, our lowering at the front and rear barely changed the original line and height of the bike. However, our customer gets a significantly different seating position due to the high flip handlebars and the forward-mounted footpegs. With the 18-inch rear end and the wide steel fender, a 200 pellet became possible, the maximum that can be achieved on the Street Bob without much effort. In addition to the rich sound made possible by the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde exhaust system, there is also increased ground clearance and an almost unobstructed view of the spoked wheel. The small turn signals are discreetly hidden under the dash and in the fender. Grips, pegs and cover in black, the simple black solo seat and the classy air filter round off the classic appearance. Thanks for watching.